Whether you're searching for the perfect gift for a woodworker in your life, or just looking to enhance your own woodworking setup, you don't have to break the bank.
These tools are not only affordable, each one is under $30, but they're absolutely game changers. From speeding up in your workflow to increasing precision, these essentials will make your woodworking experience smoother, more accurate, and quite frankly, more enjoyable. Here are our top 7 affordable game-changing woodworking tools that pack a punch without putting a dent in your wallet. If there's one tool that will improve your woodworking precision instantly, it's a digital angle block. Whether you're new to woodworking or you've been at it for years, we all know that setting that perfect angle, especially on a table saw, can be tricky.
As we get older, our eyesight has gotten worse, and we've had trouble making sure that the table saw blade is perfectly square or perfectly 45 degrees. Seriously, who can look at this sliver of light and say they are within 0.1 degree? Instead of squinting and hoping your table saw blade is square or set perfectly at 45 degrees, use a digital angle block to eliminate the guesswork. All you have to do is zero it out on your work surface and then set it on your raised blade. Adjust it until it's spot on. You'll get results far more accurate than just relying on your eye, and it's extremely affordable.
For any woodworker who values precision, this affordable little tool will quickly become a workshop essential. It's an especially great gift idea for the perfectionists in your life, making it one of the best woodworking stocking stuffers.
Does anyone else struggle to drill a perfectly perpendicular hole? We certainly do. If so, you've likely ended up with some wonky results. A drill block is a compact and yet powerful tool designed to help you drill straight, clean holes every time. With bushings in multiple sizes, this drill block is adaptable for various projects. But here's where it really shines. Even if you're trying to make a different size hole, you can use the block to make a pilot hole first, which will guide your final drill bit into a perfectly aligned hole. It's like having a drill press in your hand, but way cheaper.
This tool even features a handy V-groove on the bottom, making it perfect for drilling holes down the center of raw stock. Whether you're making furniture, building custom shelving, or even hanging an item, this tool ensures professional results every time. For under $30, this game-changing tool will save you from countless drilling headaches. It's a must-have addition to any woodworker's toolkit and makes a perfect stocking stuffer.
No matter how careful you are, drill bits can still walk or shift away from your intended mark, resulting in misaligned holes. Thankfully, this next tool fixes that. A spring-loaded automatic punch is this little tool that ensures you create precise indents in your material, providing a guide for your drill bit so it stays exactly where you want it.
And the best part? It's spring-loaded, so no need to grab a hammer. You can even adjust it depending on the hardness of the material you're working with. Whether it's softer materials like pine or tougher materials like oak. We used to resort to using a hammer and a screw to make small indents for precise drilling, and that method worked, okay, but ever since we found this punch, it has been a total game changer.
And for under $30, it's a no-brainer addition to your toolbox. Bonus item. Because a lot of things in woodworking are heavy, sometimes it helps to bribe a friend or two to give you a hand. We find food or drinks usually work pretty well. You know what they like.
Don't drink while working.
Who says this is alcohol? This could be anything.
Nothing ruins a project faster than a screw that splits the wood because you didn't take the time to pre-drill and countersink. That's where the adjustable depth countersink bit comes to the rescue. This little tool lets you pre-drill pilot holes and countersink for screw heads all in one go, ensuring your screws sit flush with the surface. What makes this tool even better is the adjustable stop collar that ensures consistent countersink depths every time. The built-in bearing allows the stop to rotate freely without marring the wood surface. No more ugly scratches or gouges around your screw holes.
This tool is essential if you're working with hardwoods that are prone to splitting, or if you want your finished projects to have that clean, professional look. It's a small investment, under $30, that yields massive benefits in the workshop.
If you've ever had to sand a curved or rounded surface, then you know the struggle. A palm sander can easily create unwanted flat spots, ruining that smooth contour on your project.
Instead of resigning yourself to hours of hand sanding, try this sander interface pad. This soft foam pad fits between your sander's backing pad and the sandpaper, allowing the sandpaper to conform to the curves of your workpiece. It's a lifesaver when sanding items like live edges or rounded bowls. We've used ours to sand the live edge of a coffee table, and it saved us hours of hand sanding. Trust us, your fingers will thank you for adding this tool to your arsenal. It's one that will make a world of difference in your sanding game. As much as we love a sharp chisel, there are just times when a chisel won't cut it.
But seriously, some wood doesn't like to be chiseled or planed, or perhaps the grain orientation isn't advantageous and you don't want to split that wood fiber. Or maybe you're just trying to smooth out a custom curve.
In situations like this, the best tool for the job is a rasp. A rasp gives you far more control than sandpaper and removes material faster, letting you get into those tight spaces with ease. We love a rasp because it's versatile. One side is flat, the other is rounded, and both have coarse and fine teeth for various levels of material removal.
Whether you're shaping curves or smoothing out rough edges, this rasp is a must-have in any woodworker's kit. For $30 or less, it's one of those tools you'll wonder how you ever lived without.
Finally, the block plane and the card scraper are two classic hand tools that every woodworker should own.
If you've never used a hand plane before, this is a perfect place to start. A block plane excels at flattening wonky boards, and it's significantly faster and more accurate than trying to sand a panel flat. We used ours to flatten an entire headboard, and it completely changed the way we work with large panels.
The best part is that the block plane is small, affordable, and gets the job done.
Paired with a card scraper, these tools give you more control over tricky grain patterns than sanding ever could. While some woodworking tools can get expensive fast, both of these can be found for under $30 each.
They're ideal for beginner and intermediate woodworkers alike, and you'll elevate the quality of your work. These game-changing little tools can make a huge impact on your workflow, but they can't make up for not having a solid foundation of quality tools. So, make sure you have everything you need to be successful in woodworking by watching this video next. Bye friends!